Okay, guys, I finally got it synced, dude. This is this is part number 2 of the rewind. We're already gonna be 20 minutes over this one, but it doesn't matter. Uh, yeah, we were just talking, by the way, me and Apiz here, me and Alex, about Sin Cara
Oh
and how he
man, epic.
he is epic. I caught him on Raw, did not see him on SmackDown. On Raw, he got amazing airtime after the U.S. title match, which was supposed to happen at WrestleMania, but didn't.
Because of The Rock.
Not just that, but because of every other little small little drop out in there too.
Yeah.
But it mostly was him. They should have probably started off with The Rock. But you know, after The Rock, after Sheamus beat Daniel Bryan to retain the title, it was pretty obvious what was going to go down.
Yep.
Sin Cara came out, and he only got hit like a couple times. After that, he started just going off on Sheamus and beating living.
Mixing hurt and rise and stuff.
Yeah, he is a lot like Rey Mysterio, and that's one of the reasons why Mysterio wanted to quit. I don't think he could compare to Sin Cara. Um,
How is them feud?
I don't know.
That would be epic.
That would be kind of cool though, but he basically gave Vince his paper saying, uh, you know, about Sin Cara, but
But it would be great for the Mexican fans, though.
it would be. It would
Yeah.
be. That I can't deny. But he basically vaulted himself over the top rope and hit Sheamus with his with his red, white, and blue trunks because he
Red,
claims
white,
he's the champion of the entire United States.
of America.
I don't know. I mean, I think Sarah Palin can go ahead and kind of combat him.
Oh, jeez.
Him and John McCain uh, on the next Raw.
That wasn't.
Sheamus and McCain. Okay. Um, but Sin Cara, man, amazing, amazing feat.
Airtime was epic.
Oh, dude.
See him?
Huh?
See how much airtime he got?
Yeah.
Get that body slam
Yeah.
from Roddy Piper?
Like I said, you could have put the hang time clock from they use for the NFL for how long a punt is in the air.
Cool.
Could have used that on him.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how. Well, I'm wondering what he's gonna do tonight because it is a Monday night. Um, you know, and according to you, he basically tore up Jack Swagger on SmackDown.
On SmackDown, yeah. He did a corkscrew over the top rope. It was epic.
Nice. Also on Raw, by the way, it was another match with Trish Stratus and Morrison versus Ziggler and. Do you know who it was? Some.
Believe it was. Was it Vicky?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Vicky.
they didn't win. Vicky had no shot in hell. It was a chick kick, and I got to see Starship Pain, so I'm pretty happy.
Shit Kane.
That was actually I like doing that move, by the way, in 2010 for you guys at home. I love playing as Morrison and just out of nowhere Starship Pain.
Shit Kane out of nowhere.
I think I gave my creative superstar that in that game. I have to double check.
I know I did.
But it's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
SmackDown I think was pretty cool too. Even though I only caught that one match. Some something that shocked me. I don't know. You can answer this better than I can. If whether or not they actually did anything with Hornswoggle on SmackDown.
Hornswoggle? No, I don't think so.
Okay, because I don't know if you guys know it, but on WrestleMania, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg, yeah,
Snoop Dogg.
was looking for some followers, and he can't speak
Showed a
anything.
bunch of nobodies like William Regal and Zack Ryder.
It was Zack Ryder
Zack Ryder singing Friday.
and Yoshitatsu.
Yoshi Tatsu. Roddy Piper hitting
Oh,
the head with a coconut.
huh?
Roddy Piper hitting Zack Ryder in the head with a coconut.
That
That was pretty cool.
was awesome. awesome. And next thing you know, Riley's like, "What's up?" and then leaves.
Alright, whatever.
But Hornswoggle actually speaking for the first time in WWE was at WrestleMania.
I'm not the biggest Hornswoggle fan.
He's awesome.
I
He is awesome. I don't know what the hell he's
waste
thinking.
space.
He's awesome. But yeah, he's pretty cool. Turning our attention from WWE to TNA.
Yes.
I have no idea what's up with TNA right now.
I honestly don't either. I
They-
think they're doing something with Lockdown that's coming up next.
I don't know if it already happened or if it did or did not happen yet.
Oh, I think it's next Sunday.
You think it's probably could be. It's incredible though. It really is. Let me explain why. If you've never known what Lockdown is, every match that's going to be held there is in this in this steel cage.
Okay, so I have every single Lockdown on DVD. It's epic.
I went to one of them.
You did?
The one that was at Temple University
Oh, really?
when they were in Philly. I went to that one. It was so funny.
Andy Bonaducci.
Seeing Danny Bonaducci get his ass kicked. It was awesome. Even though I think Danny Bonaducci's pretty cool. You know.
That was pretty funny.
But I mentioned it last week, and I'm going to mention it now. Since they took away the six-sided ring, TNA hasn't gotten much of a boost. Since they put the four-sided ring back, because remember, TNA was four-sided ring, then went six-sided. That's when the Mexican companies went six-sided.
Yep.
Then TNA with Hogan and Bischoff dropped to four.
Thanks a lot. Bischoff.
Bischoff.
So one thing that set TNA away from everyone else, you just let it go.
It wasn't just him, that was him and Hulk Hogan. I also find it funny though too because they also tried to copy off of ECW.
Yeah, with Hardcore Justice.
No, not that. Not that.
That was terrible.
Well, it was okay. ECW had a couple times where they used a catwalk that didn't break into a rampway. It was the ring and the catwalk were connected. There was a couple times they used it. I think one of them was a pay-per-view. I think it was Guilty as Charged. They did it one time. I know it was Bam Bam Bigelow and Taz, and they both went through the thing.
Oh, I remember that.
They used that for a little bit. That was the worst idea TNA thought of.
Yep.
Thank God they brought the ring back.
Yes.
But see, when they did Impact Live for those two shows, when they did Impact Live from Connecticut, no, from not from Connecticut, from North Carolina, they should have thought about using that idea for a stage to Orlando, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Big disappointment on my behalf. But yeah, apparently I got hit by a car on November 5th of 2010, and Mickie James got ran over by a motorcycle on Impact.
Wow.
Tara was driving the motorcycle, and it was all set up by the knockout champion Madison Rayne. I can't stand you. I really can't, Madison. I really, really can't. Tara, I can stand. I met her. She's awesome.
Yes, and she has awesome finishing.
The Widow's Peak.
Widow's Peak.
I play that in my Raw Deal deck. Sometimes
I use that as finishing move on Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown.
Yes!
I use that as some of my character's finishing moves.
Well, if I can make Anthony Hanamiya from Utana, if I can make Anthony Hanamiya in my game, I'm going to give her the Widow's Peak.
Absolutely.
And I can't give her the Face Buster because the Face Buster is a simple move. We better know it as the Styles Clash.
Wow.
I'm serious. In WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, I was looking at all the finishing moves, and one of them was the Face Buster, which I believe was used by Kelly Kelly at one point. Or was it Michelle? It was one of the two. And, yeah. I was like, Styles. I'm like, really? The Styles Clash? Yeah. But I mean, overall, the TNA has really been building everything up, and I really do like the idea that TNA's storylines have grown, and how I believe Mr. Anderson wants to be a member of Immortal.
Oh yeah.
Because didn't he ask a favor of Hulk Hogan?
I think so.
I forgot what it was. He's been beat up for weeks now. As long as something can happen that prevented it, I think he's gonna get his wish. But just overall, still TNA has a lot of value, a lot of oomph. If I can just say, yes, oomph. Okay. Again, I say it. Again, I say it to the fans at home. We're going to hell.
Yes, we are.
We are going to hell. Okay.
Yes.
But overall, me and Apez will agree. TNA is going good. It's going better. Who do you think won it this week? TNA or WWE?
Oh, WWE by far.
Okay. I can agree with that on a couple parts because
Because they're just coming off of WrestleMania.
true.
You know?
Yeah, true. I think the WWE has won it as well. Besides the fact they're coming off of WrestleMania, they introduced Sin Cara. We've been waiting for him, and he made a big impact. I hate the fact that the Bella Twins are going from face to heel. I really do hate that idea. The only thing I can say is with the belt, with the WWE Championship now looking like this, with the M instead of the W, that kind of just, you know. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know if I want to continue. Um, yeah, we'll just move right along from that one. But overall though, TNA has been getting better and better, but WWE still has it this week by a little bit. Yeah. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a break, and before I go into part 3, I wanted to mention we talked about belts last week. One belt I did forget to mention was the WWE Smoking Skull Championship.
Oh yes.
Belt we overlooked. Um, and for the next part of the segment, next part of the show, since we're already going to hell, we might as well take it with us anyway.
Yeah.
The top 5 WWE TNA Divas. The top 5. Our lists, they're right here. They're on the rewind. I would have had a guess. I'll tell you who that is. My picks are a little bit different because I don't have a top 5. The 5 people I'm going to name all fit in on my number 1 position. So, what can I say? We'll just see you guys for the next part.